Hello, dear friend. It is my pleasure once more to welcome you to our popular discussion program, Philosophy of Life. For your information, Philosophy of Life program is designed to educate, enlighten, and entertain you on various issues that are philosophical, religious, ethical, esoteric, scientific, and other social aspects of uh, important areas of life that are of immense value and benefit to humanity. Today we shall continue and discuss on hidden knowledge on marriage, part 3. I want to implore you to subscribe to this channel as you watch. In last edition, I did say that wedding is not marriage. And permit me to re-emphasize that wedding is not marriage. Because as we continue in our discussion, you will understand why I have said and shall continue to say that wedding is a traditional undertaking initiated by man to foster progress in this sphere of existence. It is obvious in the world of matter, energy, space, and time that many traditions have been advanced and instituted to foster marriages. Some of these traditions do encourage a lot of errors. Yes, they do encourage a lot of errors. Take, for instance, the civil marriage. The civil marriage is a very good example of what I'm talking about. This kind of marriage is nothing but a sober business contract. It is a business contract designed to take care of, to tackle the mundane and illusory feelings of human beings. And those who hitherto bind themselves do so out of, not out of destined convention, but because of material reasons. They want to get involved to gratify their material senses. This kind of marriage, I'm talking about the civil marriage, only ensures each other's material security. And it could interest you to know that the church, on her side, has also encouraged this type of marriage. And because of encouraging it, the church has taken a stand to spiritualize that error. I am not criticizing the church, for your information. I'm not criticizing the church. But what I'm saying is that we need to go beyond certain mundane understanding. The point I'm making is that when you look at what is happening today in our various churches, you'll be forced to conclude, or you'll be forced in making conclusions that the church has almost become a social club. Many churches today, with what is happening, we have enthroned materialism in the place of spirituality. Emphasis is laid on material acquisition of wealth. Spirituality is assessed by the level of material opulence someone has attained. I mean, the spiritual level is becoming zero. So it has almost become a social club where people gather, collect funds, raise funds, do one or two things, and get themselves, even in some churches today, you see a priest, you could imagine a priest wedding someone with an animal. I mean, I don't want to delve into those kind of things, but you know what I'm talking about, that our churches today, it's so funny what is happening in various denominations, and particularly in Christian circles. But there are those that are really doing the right thing. I must say that, and that we must encourage them too. So, in the light of this, one will now ask himself, if the church has spiritualized an error when it comes to the area of marriage, how could the church come out of this? It's very unfortunate that this spiritualization of error and mistake has been given a baptismal name. And it is common. You will hear people say, whatever God has joined together, let no man put asunder. But the question is, has God joined the people together? The man and the wife, are they truly joined together? You see, this petulant state of consciousness, initiated by mass acceptance of fallacy, and apprehension of error and illusion, has greatly accelerated the rate of modern divorce. They shall continue to form the social and religious creed, in as much as the masses have been wrongly advised that marriage can be entered into mainly out of physical desires, occasioned by attainment of material opulence. This wrong conception of marriage, having been artificially nourished by reading bad literatures, watching home movies that are not morally motivating, and even conversations, the kind of friends people keep, it shall continue, divorce shall continue to surround and fight our civilization in this dimension of existence. Because you'll be forced to understand that what is happening is not what ought to be. And then aided and abetted by many. Parents, I take that again. Aided and abetted by many parents. So many young men and women have refused to be guided by higher spiritual knowledge in making a choice when it comes to marriage partner. Rather, they rush into it without considering the implications. Yet they rush into it, in as much as it gives them that momentary, infatuating satisfaction. Then where do we go? Parents, let us suffer the greater part of the reciprocal effect, because they have neglected their responsibilities. And when you neglect your responsibility as a parent, what do you expect? When you get involved, when your daughter or your son gets involved in marriage that is not ordained and destined by the will of the Almighty and by the will of nature, you suffer the greater responsibility, and because it will fall back on you. You definitely will show that the responsibility. So it is therefore necessary, in order to get this out, you must be able to watch carefully. You must be able to admonish your child carefully. You must be able to look at things the way they should be, and let any person, your child, your friend, whoever getting involved, to be properly guided. I implore you to follow me as we continue this series, because much will be learned in the process. Of this, in the process of our discussion. So as you watch, you subscribe. Thank you so much.